There's an idea that blew me away. I read an article by George Makdisi in an article about Abu Hassan al-Ash'ari and the school of Ash'arism that follows him, made the argument that this book that's attributed to Abu Hassan al-Ash'ari in the 4th century, called Istihsan al-Khawd fi ilm al-Kalam, the benefit of deeply engaging with Kalam theology. He made the claim that there's no way that this book can be ascribed to Ash'ari in the 4th century, and that it has to be at least the 7th century, after Ibn Qudama writes his book Dhamm al-Ta'wil, criticizing the Ash'aris. He said before that, Baqillani, Jawaini, and Ghazali, they saw Kalam as a defensive tool, but they didn't think it was good to engage in it if you didn't have a reason to. This text has a title that says it's good to indulge in ilm al-kalam, in speculative theology. And he said, just by the title, I can tell you that this text has to be from the 7th century onwards because of its fondness for Kalam theology. I found this to be brilliant. The fact that he had control over 1400 years of Islamic thought, and that he could pinpoint which century a book came out based off whatever ideas at the time were in fashion, was fascinating to me. And he shows that early Ash'aris brought in philosophical ideas to refute naysayers, whereas later Ash'aris thought that they could construct theology based off those philosophical ideas. In my own dissertation, I take a similar stance in that I found that Alistair MacIntyre did the same thing, in that he used Nietzsche and Foucault to negate the Enlightenment's universalizing conclusions about religion to make way for the tradition. Rather than adopting postmodernism as something to build our religion out of, we can use it like the early Ash'aris did with Kalam to deal with philosophical challenges. We're going to be exploring the 1400 years of Islamic thought in this program at IOK Seminary in the Graduate Certificate of Islamic Thought and Scholarship, where we bridge the seminary and the academy. Assalamu alaikum.